YouTube, what's going on, guys? Doomwake here, and welcome to some more Tarkir Dragonstorm content. As you may have seen over the past couple of weeks, we are living in a Corey Steel Cutter world. And the genesis and the concept of the deck that you see in front of you was how do we beat them? Realistically, how can we beat these prowess gamers? And the idea was I wanted to try to see if I could find the best way to build a deck that could utilize Phyrexian Censor in the main deck. This card is pretty powerful against prowess because it prevents both players from casting more than one non-Phyrexian spell each turn. The prowess list doesn't play any Phyrexians, so this is effectively a rule of law, where your opponent can only play, it is for both players, but both players can only play one spell a turn. Non-Phyrexian creatures also enter the battlefield tapped, so they're hasters like Slickshot and Monastery Swiftspear. What Censor is it's sort of a combination of Authority of the Consuls and High Noon just stapled together in the same card. It's a little bit more fragile because it's a creature, so if the prowess gamers are maining Torch, which some of them are, that could be a problem. But I think for the most part, people have not adapted a ton of Torch the towers, so this one should be safe at least in game one. They do have Flood Mod, they do have ways to bounce it. But that was the idea, just see like how we could build this sort of like mono-white good cards deck that didn't need to play two spells, or had enough instants that it could play a spell on its own turn and then a spell on their turn. So that is where we have some of these instants like Get Lost, Ride's End, and then more importantly, Virtue of Loyalty. This was a big one because it lets you double spell on turn 4 even with a Censor, because you can play, say, a Voice of Victory on your turn, and then on your opponent's turn, hold up 2 mana for something like a Virtue, and then you go turn 5, land 5, Virtue with the Voice in play. It represents a lot of power. And then the other good cards to pair with Censor are just individually powerful cards. So Caretaker's Talent, Enduring Innocence, Beza, Mistmoors, and Elspeth, all good cards in their own right, and all have the capability of sort of taking over a game by themselves, even though you can't play two spells in a same turn. And that was basically sort of the genesis of this deck. And the other interesting thing that I like about playing mono white is I think Laydown Arms is probably the best removal spell in the format. The problem is only mono white can play it. So if you are choosing to put this card into your deck, you really have to mean it. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the entire deck. You have like a little bit of a token theme with Caretaker's Talent and Overlord of the Mistmoors. Elspeth doubling is insane because you can make double tokens off Overlord. When you activate the first level of talent, you get to make 2 tokens. Voice of Victory makes 4 tokens when it attacks. Virtue makes 2, so you have a ton of ways to utilize Elspeth, which I like a lot. And yeah, clean mana base, 20 planes, 4 Fountainports. You could maybe go less than 4 Fountainports because when you draw 2 of them, it is awkward with Laydown Arms, but this card is just so powerful in a token stack that I think you got to play 4 copies. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the main deck. The sideboard, look, Phyrexian Censor, not enough. We got to play the authorities too. We got to make damn sure we are not going to lose to prowess, right? 2 Destroy Evil here for like Shieldred and stuff like that. Loran, good against Cutter. Rest in Peace for Oculus. Another Loran. Flanker for Oculus. Split Up for just big stuff. Really good against decks that try to go wide. And then some additional grindy 4-drops here as well. So I'm not sure. The way that I look at this deck is it's like very similar to the mono white control decks that are playing with Elspeth, Mistmoors, Carrot Cake. The difference is they're playing a pile of sweepers. They're playing with Sunfalls and Day of Judgments. I don't actually think that stuff is good against prowess, because when you wrath them, if you don't have a way to kill the Cutter, they're just going to make another battlefield next turn with the Cutter. So I'd rather have Censor, which can pressure them and sort of lock them out at the same time, and then Voice of Victory, because the games where you go Voice into Censor, you have effectively 6 power on the battlefield, and your prowess opponent can't play the game. So it's going to end the game before they have the opportunity to dig back out of that hole. That was the idea. So I like a lot of what this deck is doing. I think that the games are going to go pretty well. So again, like, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the intro, and I'll see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. Phyrexian Censor into the Cage deck. Like, that'd probably be good, right? The other card that somebody had suggested when I played this deck a couple of days ago was the white Obliterator. I think it's like Phyrexian Vindicator, I think it's called. But I don't know how you're making room for that, because I don't want to cut Overlord for it. And I don't want to play that many 4s. But Vindicator is probably really good against Prowess. And it's also a Phyrexian. This is the problem with Phyrexian Censor. It is really bad against Kaido. Okay, well, they don't have Kaido. Sure. Just gonna try and race them, I think. Virtue. But yeah, the Vindicator definitely has like a decent number of matchups where it could be good. Not like this. Go? Question mark? Are there enough cards to make a D&T deck for Standard? Well, that was kind of the idea behind this, right? With just Voice of Victory and Phyrexian Censor. Wait, why did I main phase this? I forgot that it came into play tapped. I mean, I'm going to kill it anyways, but... Dude, Censor Ride Zen's kind of a combo. I'm trying to think of what other, like, D&T style cards there are in Standard. I guess the 3/3 for 3, the one that looks at their hand, like that maybe could be something. Yeah, Anointed Peacekeeper. I think I'm just not going to cast this Beza. Kill this thing now. Yeah, Peacekeeper, Grand Abolisher. But, like, we already have the Voice of Victory, right? Which kind of accomplishes the same thing as Abolisher. Surely this won't get countered, right? Oh, no. Make a flyer, too. Yikes. Yikes! Yeah, Interrupter's not bad. Shut up. Oh, come on! Get out of here. Fuck me. I guess at least they can't kill Elspeth. Met Juan. You have another Tidebinder? No. Go? This is fine, right? We need to find a kill spell for this Tidebinder, which I guess we don't have a ton of. Yeah, we can't use Elspeth. It's the stupid Tidebinder. Stupid. stupid Tidebinder. I mean, with them at 8, I kind of want to just do this. Like, I could trade, but I don't think I need the trade. Go end of turn this. We have 7 power. Ooh. Oh, God, I'm at 3 life. All right, I think I'm just going to go to combat. I'm going to send these two. And then, honestly, I kind of want to just pass. No, passing is stupid because we know they don't have a counter spell. Just go talent pass. Yeah, talent pass, and then I can ride send the 2/2. Okay. So they didn't have anything there. Oh, no! Oh, no! Come on! Oh, it's so brutal. Alright, fine. Fuck! God, that's so brutal. Shut up! You're annoying! I'm not dead. Okay, so I chump block the Reef. Go to 1. And then a kill spell kills them. Because they only have 2 blockers. Unlock the Elspeth. But then I can't kill the bat. Yeah, I guess I 0. But that still doesn't kill them, right? Because they can still chump block. Like if I 0 here, I guess I force the chump block and then I can deep cav and then I can ride send the 2/2. Yeah, okay, that's a good point. So force chump block, they go to 3. And then I get the ride send back. I could even do this. Copy this. Oh, I should have done the talent first. That was bad. Yeah, I should have done talent first to give these flying as well. But we have a flying blocker and a removal spell, so I think we're fine. That was an insane game. All right, blue-black mid. Blue-black mid. Interesting and arrogance. Loran's not very good. Authority, destroy evil maybe for Preacher. Rip, Innocence could be okay. Beza could be okay. I mean, definitely the destroy evils. I think that's it. Lay down evil. Like, I mean, this is not the best Censor matchup, but is there anything in my sideboard that's noticeably better than Censor? I guess maybe like a Beza. Yeah, I could do this maybe. Let's try that. But the problem with laydown arms is obviously you have to be mono white. But I mean, if you just find enough good individually powerful white cards, then there's sort of no downside, you know. This card is also really good. I'm very impressed with this. Yeah. I'd rather have them counter that than talent. I guess this is bad if they have Mastermind. Fuck! Why did I say anything? I mean, I can give them 1 card. Ah, okay. Sure. Better kill me in 3 turns. I almost want to play Elspeth first. Nah, I guess, but yeah, Beza, make a treasure, play land, hold up Virtue is better. Yeah. Because then I can draw a card on their turn. And not trigger the Mastermind on their turn, which is big. Bro. Fuck you. Alright, go. You want a nice me a bunch game 1? Yeah, nice double Tidebinder. The fuck out of here. That's your last card? Jesus. We're still not even in that bad of a spot. Like, we have 4 blockers for 4 attackers. We take 2. I mean, they have 4 cards in hand, but if you ignore that part, then we're kind of fine. We're just going to die in the air, though. Yeah, go to 3. Just dead on board next turn. Well, I guess I can 0 the Elspeth to not die. Okay. So, do this first. Draw a card. God, this Mastermind is pissing me off. Okay. Yeah. So, I want to cast the Virtue first to see if they have a counterspell. I mean, dude, if they have a 3rd Tidebinder, like... Okay, well, now we can't attack. Also, we're just dead to Tidebinder anyways. Because they just Tidebinder the Elspeth, right? So either way, we lose the Tidebinder. Which one you want, buddy? Which one you want? Do we have lethal? If I double Elspeth? 3 blockers? 16? Nah, not quite. Almost lethal. Wait, what if I Elspeth and Talon? Is that lethal? So they would be... That is lethal, right? That'd be 20. Because these would be 5/5s. These would all have flying. They block the 3 biggest things and they take 20. Like, these would be 5/5s, these would be 6/6s. You don't have that kind of mana? What do you mean? I just 0 Elspeth, activate Talon. These are 5/5s. These are 6/6s. This is a 7/7. They all have flying. They block the 2 6s and the 7. They take 20. No. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to do this and then go to combat. Okay, sure. That's fine. So now we go to combat, attack with the vigilance ones. Yeah, that's kind of free. God, Elspeth is so good, man. Jesus. Elspeth is a messed up card. Have you tried a deck with Segovia and Elspeth? Yeah, we did. It was good, but it was a little too clunky. But I did like the idea. You need a way to make that deck a little bit like more mana efficient. But Segovia and Elspeth do pair very well together. Let me see if I can find the deck list. No, there's no Rally the Monastery in this deck. Maybe there should be. How are they not just dead? Okay. So they draw a Tidebinder and then die to the other Elspeth? Good luck. Good luck. Elspeth is a messed up card. Why are we blocking? Do you have 3 Into the Floodmaws in your hand? That's what you need. At best priority. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Hopefully they play a 1-drop. An Ouroboros. Last character is T? Yeah. I don't know how this matchup is. I would guess not great. Although it is nice that lay down exiles. Dursa. Dursa. God damn it. Every time, man. Every single time I have rides in, they always have Steam Core Scholar. God damn it. I hate this card. Okay, well, now I hate it less now. I hate it much less. Alright, your turn. Just don't play a second one, okay? God, Riot's End is so good against this deck because they just helping hand the Oculus and you're just like, gotcha. Stop! This is bullshit. This is not fair. Vigilance is cheap. Come on. They have their one recommission. They only play like one copy of this. All right, well, I guess we're dead. Damn it. Yeah, you would have been good a couple turns ago. You would have turned on the Ride's End. Go. Surely they'll attack with the Oculus. Yeah, see, this normally is a combo, but not when you draw them in the wrong order. Is that the 3rd Steam Core Scholar? Alright, well, at least we got that. I don't know how I'm beating 2 4/4 flyers, but... I mean, I can Elspeth one of them, then lose the Elspeth, and then Elspeth the other one next turn. I don't see a better line. Okay, 5 mana, kill your 3-drop. Not a very good exchange, if I'm being honest. No, this list does not have board wipes in the main deck. There's 2 split up in the board, which I will be boarding in, but nothing in the main deck. Stop! Wait, is that the fourth one? No, the third one. Oh, they reanimated the one that I killed, right? Okay. 8, 9, 10. Can't imagine I have outs here. Juan. Alright, dead. 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 Okay, game 2. Rip my ass. Flanker, evil, split up. Beza out. 1 Elspeth gone. Innocence pretty bad against them. I mean, this is not really a censor matchup. I guess I could trim. Something like that, maybe. This might be too much removal. Like, how much removal do we have? This. In the split ups. 4, 7. This is 13. Yeah, Loran kills FOMO in memory. I guess we could do Loran over the other 2 censors, maybe. Could try that. Because I just don't really want censor in this matchup. Well, right, like if they're reanimating an Oculus, they don't need to play a second spell that turn. Just feel like we're super light on win conditions post-board in this matchup. Don't you dare have Spell Pierce. No, come on. Come on, man. That's so fucked up. I mean, we have split up, so it's not that bad, but okay, that's good. Now I can't complain. All right, go. I gotta exile that shit. Yep. It's also not great for me. Imagine they flipped another Oculus there. Okay. Something. I'm just gonna let him have the 3/3 for a little bit. I can kill it eventually. I can take like a couple hits from this. Okay. I have Terso. It's pretty bad. It's not great. I think I double block here, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Double block and then split up. Freest attack in the history of mankind. Damn it, they blocked! They called my bluff. God, this Oculus deck is just so good at presenting like a must-answer threat every single turn of the game. Yeah, see, like they just paid 1 mana for a 4/4 flyer. And they just do that every single turn of the game, you know? Like, god damn, man. All right, what else you got now? You got more shit? They probably do. Have we stabilized? Oh, okay, we kind of stabilized. I don't care about a 2/1. This. Okay, now I'm feeling pretty good. Until they draw Steam Core Scholar. Got 2 virtues too. Spell Pierce my ass? Yeah, I'm attacking anyways. I mean, they're 24, so we got a long ways to go, but... Okay. Trigger. Yeah, I mean, the Oculus deck definitely has some problems of, like, drawing the wrong half of your deck, but when it's moving, it is schmoving, you know? It's like, when it's operating on all... Well, when it's firing on all cylinders, it's really popping off. I mean, I would call a bluff some percentage of the time. I wouldn't say I'd call a bluff all the time, but... You have 5 cards in hand. All right, well, now we can't lose. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Yeah, moving and schmoving and grooving. Guess their last card could be Spell Pierce. I want to Rides End this so I can save Destroy Evil, because I can't Rides End the Steam Core Scholar. Okay. They don't have Spell Pierce. Like a must-answer threat every turn. This hand's nice. I've been really liking these voices. I like this card a lot. Huge fan of voice. It's just a really good card. Even if you're not, like, super synergizing with it. Oh. Oh, one of those hands, huh? One of those hands. Okay, I mean, that's not exactly what you're looking to do. Yeah, all right. Well. Not the best spot. Do I main phase these to play around Spell Pierce? No, they could have like some random Pyroclasm or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, 2 is a lot of damage. Okay, Tomber, I think I know what you were referring to when you said the hands that didn't do anything. Because I think our opponent has found one of the hands that doesn't do anything. Hey, I mean, at least they're triggering their profs, right? Like, get lost profs. No, I'm just going to lay down the Loran. Why do I care about the profs? If I just kill their creatures, the profs doesn't do anything. I can take a hit. They will pierce this. Yeah, I expected that. That should seal it up. Yeah. I tried Cutter Phoenix in Modern yesterday. It was pretty good. I liked it. I feel like the only deck that has a positive win rate against Prowess is Domain. That's it. And I guess the black-white Pixie deck, but the issue with black-white Pixie is you have a really good Prowess matchup and you lose to every other deck in the format. I mean, I guess Domain is similar to Pixie in that regard, but I think Domain has a better chance against the field at large than the black-white deck does. just because they're doing something that's more powerful. Like they can end the game very quickly with, you know, Zur Overlord. The Zur deck turns the corner so fast. Censor is pretty good against Anal. Wait, no, you can't play Phyrexian cards. That's bullshit. That's not allowed. How do you have a Phyrexian card in your deck? Come on, man. What is this? This is bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Just queue into Golgari Phyrexians. I did get God. I thought I was going to time walk them. All right. Surely they don't have second Flesh Gorger. There we go. Combat. So, Virtue main phase. So I can copy. Actually, that was dumb. I should have just went Voice. I wanted to copy, but it's probably better to just play a spell on my turn and a spell on their turn. Yeah, that was stupid. Well, actually, it wasn't that stupid. Never mind. Didn't get punished. Never, ever punished. Had it the whole time. Oh, true. Shelly is also Phyrexian. Rude. I mean, this Virtue is about to cook them. God, Virtue is so good. Okay. Can double block George now. I will say, after playing this deck a bunch, Virtue is a really underplayed card in this format. Like, people forget how good that card is. It's really nice. Hmm. Kind of want to do this. It's a food, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. -3. Yeah, Fountainport Voice is nice too. I haven't seen that Christmas. Go. Go. Yeah, Wraths in your deck? That's not fair. Do I want to draw a card? Yeah, I'm just debating on drawing a card versus make a token. I guess draw a card's better. They can exile Voice, but I only have 1 voice left after that. What did they get? Yeah, that makes sense. They don't care about the voice. I mean, they should care about the voice with the Fountainport. Huh? What? Is that an Aclazotz, or are you just happy to see me? I'm at 7. I think I make a fish. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess it doesn't really change the clock, right? Because basically, I can make a fish, or I can just kill the Aclazotz now. So if I make a fish, I go to 6. I have 4 power. Untap, pay 5, kill the Aquasots. That's my whole turn. Nah, I'm just gonna kill it now. I don't think the fish matters that much. It just doesn't, yeah. And also, killing the Aquasots means that I have all of my mana, so if I draw an expensive card, I can just cast it. Like that. I would qualify that as an expensive card. That's a good draw. They could have a second sweeper. They don't. They don't have a second sweeper. I'm going to tell you that right now. All right, so Golgari, but they're like bigger Golgari. Aquasots, George, Wrathmane. Okay, so Golgari, but not Dread Knight, Preacher, Sendal Golgari, you know? So we just want a bunch of disenchants and big stuff. So, but I don't know if that's the big stuff that I'm talking about. But like this, I think is good. Yeah, Golgari, but Grande. Definitely not a Censor matchup. Check. Got 2 more cards. Beza, maybe? How good is Beza against this stuff? Not great, right? They don't have a lot of creatures. They have, like, George, but Beza's not that good against George. Just do this. Yeah, I'm down. Which is why I don't want the stupid censors. Because it's more Phyrexian cards. I've been really impressed with Voice in this deck. Just in general, Voice is so good. Especially Voice into Talent. It's a nice curve. Keck by Talent. Yep. Yep. Man, it's still a really good curve. Okay. I was just about to say, Balemark does not seem very good in their deck. They don't have a lot of creatures. Does not seem like a great Balemark deck. How do you beat the Stormslayer? Had it, by the way. We're 3-0 in the challenge. This is just in between rounds. Off with it. That song slaps. This whole soundtrack slaps. No, not my insects. Insects. Dude, Voice making 4 tokens. Hell yeah, brother. How does White ended up having these many good cards? I don't know. That's what I was saying about this deck. Like, I just the concept behind building this was just like I started with 4 Censor, 4 Voice, because Voice into Censor is a pretty good curve. It's like an aggressive curve, lets you get on the board early and do stuff like that. And then I just started adding cards to the deck like that don't have a bunch of synergy. They're just individually powerful cards, and there's a good number of them in White, which was a little surprising to me. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, Elspeth is fucked up. Elspeth is really fucked up.